G'day, welcome to this video on Occamise. Occamise is an AI assistant platform and it's a bit different to the traditional ones like BotPress and VoiceFlow and things like that because we haven't been around long enough to sort of have have the traditional chatbot interface and build style. We are just taking advantage of the capabilities of the modern large language models. So it kind of makes us a little bit easier to configure and I think personally a much better conversational user experience for the end user as well. So for inspiration for a video, I found this one that BotPress made 6 months ago or so, August last year. And it's basically just collecting name, email, preferred contact time, morning, afternoon or evening, and a reason for the appointment. In 3 different ways. One using their capture cards, whatever they call it, and then some AI varieties. But yeah, go check out how it's done. I'm not having a crack at them at all. I think their solution's obviously been around a lot longer, and they're sort of tied to that paradigm, but we're not. So let me show you how we would do it in our system. So just created this is the same account that I used for the previous massage video that I did. Just renamed it Acme Corp, gave it a very generic sort of company description. No knowledge, no agents, no anything. And let us show you how to build that very basic sort of, they call it a survey, but the collection of those pieces of information. So we'll call our guy Bob. I like Bob. We'll make him an interviewer, a straight shooter, and I reckon he looks like that. That'll do. Let's go into the configuration. In here, we can just simply tell Bob what he needs to do. So the user would like to book an appointment with our company. They need to provide the following information. Sorry about my typos. Name, email, preferred contact time, morning, afternoon, or evening, and reason for appointment. The user must provide answers to all these questions. Otherwise, the appointment cannot be set. Use a casual and conversational approach. Don't ask all the questions in one go. That'll do, right? Now we'll have the agent start. We'll just go, actually, you know what? We'll do it the other way. Let the user start, and I'll get rid of these. And I'll give it a little conversation. I'd like to make an appointment. All right, there we go. All right, so that should be enough. Hit save on that. Come to the channel, which is the web chat channel by default that points to this agent, Bob. And I'm going to click New Chat. I'm going to click I'd like to make an appointment. And I might... So I can show you a couple of different approaches. So this user, if they sort of know what they need to provide, so there you go. Straight away, it's asking it out of order, which is perfectly fine. It just knows it needs to capture the information, and I could just not provide information, and it'll keep coming back to ask for it, rather than as I sort of alluded to with some of the traditional systems, it's sort of a very structured thing. You have to give me the name before I can move on to getting the email, but that's not the case here. So my name is John, and I'd like to share my ideas for a great new product. Thanks, John. Could you also provide your email and your preferred contact time to be contacted, morning, afternoon, or evening? Let's go afternoon, please. And I'm going to purposely not provide the answer to the email question. Perfect. Afternoon. Lastly, can you share your email? I can say I prefer not to. I prefer not. Forgot the to. Understood, John. However, we need an email to proceed with booking your appointment. It's crucial for confirmation and any further communication. Could you reconsider providing it? Sure. John@gmail.com. And then it'll just sort of summarize and finish the conversation, I'd assume. Yep, there we go. So that's great. And now in their example, they said that, well, we want to collect this information and do something with it. So let's show you how we can do that. And for the purposes of that, we can do anything. We can integrate with any other sort of system. And so what you could do is you could push those attributes through to, say, Zapier or something, to a Zapier flow that puts it into your CRM, into your lead generation system, into Google Sheet or whatever you want, right? But what I'll do is I've actually never, I've literally not used this before. I think I've used this before, but I haven't tested this particular thing. We're doing this together. So I'm going to grab the URL for this webhook. I'm going to assume we can give it some parameters. So I'm going to come over here to add ability, and the ability will be save appointment details. When should this ability run? When the user has provided all the necessary information for an appointment. And that's really all I need to do. Ensure all information has been collected. I could even specify name, email, preferred contact time, reason for appointment. So just human language here. It's no more programming, no more drag and drops, just human language. This is when the agent should do this action, and off we go. Now, we're not going to ask the user for confirmation. We can also hide the annotation, which you'll see in a minute, but I'll leave that for now as well. And I'm going to hit save on that. And then I'm going to add the step. So we do have some integrations that we've been playing with just as we've been developing our product, which we're not going to be using any of those. I'm going to go straight to this Occamise service, which is our internal bunch of capabilities. And we have this core webhook function. And I'm going to paste in that URL. And then we're going to give it some parameters. We'll do name. I'll do it on lowercase. Name, the name of the user. We'll add another one, email, the email address of the user, contact time, the preferred contact time. And when the agent comes to execute this is the beauty of how we've designed our solution. Reason for appointment. The reason for the appointment. Sorry, I lost my track of thought there. So the way we designed our solution is the agent, the AI, will figure all this stuff out for us because we've set all these to AI generated. You can hard code static, and also we can add multiple steps into this ability as well. But that'll do for now. So let's test this out. We'll go back to our agent. We'll give it this ability and save. And we can just go back into the chat and say, I'd like to make an appointment. I'm not going to argue with it or be silly with it this time. I'll give it all the information it needs. And then we'll hopefully see that this all works. So we finally got a response. Could you please start by telling your name and the reason for seeking an appointment with Acme Corp? My name is John. And the reason is I have a great idea for a new product. That'll do. Thanks, John. Could you share your email? Let me know your preferred contact time. Email is john@gmail.com, and I'd prefer the afternoon, please. So now I've provided all the information it's asked for. I didn't sort of fight with it this time. And let's see that it should run that ability. which it has. Assist in saving the appointment details, and it successfully did that. And I assume if I come over here, I shall now see them. There we go. So we've received the information, name, John, the email, the contact time, and a reason I have a great idea for a new product. So that's how we do it. And hopefully you'll agree that's pretty awesome. And it's super fun to build these things as well, and super easy to do it as well. So if you're interested in learning more, subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing a lot more of these videos. And if you want your own access to our solution to build these things for your customers, or if you're a business and you want to build this yourself, get in touch with us. We're about to go public, so you'll be able to subscribe straight from our, subscribe or get a free trial straight from our website. But in the meantime, check out the description and get in touch with us if you're interested in having a play with this. All right, cheers, guys.